You can completely change the way you run your delivery business with real-time tracking, and not only that, you can reduce failed deliveries, cut where's my order calls, and even shorten delivery times by up to 30%. And the reason this is so important is because nearly 90% of customers now expect real-time tracking as a standard feature. What used to be a luxury is now a basic requirement. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through how real-time tracking works in on-demand delivery model and how 12 key features of Onro software can solve the biggest problems that businesses face every day. And now, when we talk about real-time tracking, it's important to know that not every delivery workflow is the same. Tracking looks very different depending on the delivery model. For example, in on-demand delivery, there is no warehouse or hub, and drivers collect packages from a pickup point and deliver them straight to one or more drop-off locations. And that's exactly the model we'll focus on in this video. And if you run a business with a pickup and delivery service, this video will show you how to bring visibility to every step of the process and make everything clear and simple. And before we dive into the features, let's quickly look at who's actually involved in this system. You have the drivers, sometimes hired, sometimes freelancers, who handle the deliveries. You have the customers, whether they are individuals or businesses, who place and receive the orders. And you have one or more dispatchers who assign orders to drivers, handle support calls, and manage daily operations. And finally, you as the manager or business owner who configures pricing, registers drivers, handles payments, and oversees the entire system. And now, imagine being a dispatcher with no idea where your drivers are. A customer calls you asking, "Where is my order?" and the only thing you can do is say, "Let me check." That uncertainty creates frustration on all sides. And that's why the foundation of real-time tracking is GPS. Yes, with GPS tracking, you always know where your drivers are, dispatchers see it on the map, customers get live updates, and drivers don't waste time answering phone calls. Everyone gets visibility. And to make this work in practice, your drivers install Onro's driver application that is available for Android and iOS, and it can be even published with your brand on Google Play and the App Store. And once they install it and go on duty, their GPS location is sent to the system every few seconds. And from this point, every movement of your drivers can be tracked in real time. And now picture this. A driver has already picked up an order, but the customer and the dispatcher are both asking the same thing. Did they leave the pickup point? Are they on the way? Or are they stuck in traffic? Nobody knows. But with the status updates like started, arrived, picked up, or done, everybody knows what is happening. It's a small feature, but it removes a lot of confusions and makes the whole process easier. And here is how it works in practice with the Onro driver app. The driver has all the information right in the app and can update the status at each step. They press start when they're ready to begin, switch to arrived when they reach the pickup point, mark picked up after collecting the package and maybe adding a proof of pickup if needed, and finally complete the order with proof of delivery. Every change is sent instantly, so dispatchers, customers, and managers can see the order status in real time. And here is another common headache. Dispatcher gets an urgent order but has no idea which driver is closest and on the duty. They just guess, and now the order takes 40 minutes longer than it should be. And here is where live man monitoring comes in. With live man monitoring, dispatchers have real-time data on all online drivers, their locations, and the status of every order, and that means they can make smarter decisions. For example, if an order is running late, dispatchers can see it immediately and use urgent dispatching to give that order top priority. And this ensures it gets delivered faster. But dispatchers aren't the only ones who need visibility. Customers do too. 93% of online shoppers expect regular updates on their shipments. That means almost every customer is looking at their phone and waiting for those little updates that say your order has been picked up or your driver is 10 minutes away, and when they don't get them, they call support. And that's why automated notifications matter. They keep customers informed at every step, and with Onro, this is built right in. Using the communication module, you can set up automatic notifications with customizable templates and send them an SMS, emails, or in-app notifications. And those automated notifications get even more powerful when they include one of the most important details for customers, the ETA. Yes, the ETA, or estimated time of arrival, can reduce "where is my order" calls that are up to 40% of companies' total support volume. By giving your customers accurate ETA updates, you can cut those calls by 30 to 50%. And with real-time ETAs, customers don't have to guess when their delivery will arrive, so that they can plan their day around it. And they don't need to pick up the phone to ask. And with Onro, ETA updates are part of the platform and automatically are calculated and can be shared with your customers and dispatchers. And while ETAs are great for giving your customers peace of mind, the tracking page takes it even further. Your customers get a live view of their order on the map instead of just seeing a time estimate. And they can check the driver's location in real time and see updates without needing to install the application. And the best part, with Onro, every order comes with a branded tracking page. So your customers open the link and they can see the driver's location, order status, and ETA in one place. So your customers has been tracking their order, but here is the thing. The delivery isn't really complete until there is a proof. Without it, all the transparency and tracking can easily be lost, because 40% of all payment delays happen when the delivery documentation is missing. And that means nearly half of all late payments don't come from slow banks or billing issues. They come from simple paperwork problems. That's why proof of delivery matters. And with Onro, your drivers can capture a signature, snap photos, scan barcodes, or even leave notes right inside the application. And the best part, it's instantly visible for your dispatchers and your customers. And if you want to dive deeper into this, we've got a full video about proof of delivery, and you can check that out to see how exactly it works in detail. And now imagine to run your delivery business without a clear process for your drivers. Paper forms get lost, and before you know it, you've got unverified drivers on the route. And that's where Onro's driver registration comes in. Your drivers can upload everything themselves through the driver app, like avatar, vehicle photo, driving license, ID, and other required documents. And at the same time, managers can handle the verification process from the admin dashboard. Once drivers are registered and fully verified, the next challenge is making sure they exactly know what they've earned. And nothing frustrates drivers more than uncertainty. Manual payouts are slow and full of errors, but with Onro, real-time payout tracking fixes that. So your drivers see their income, submit withdrawal requests directly in the driver application, and track the status of their request in real time. And managers can review all requests in the admin dashboard and process withdrawals quickly. So you can save hours of accounting work. And just like drivers that need clear visibility of their earnings, your customers need clarity on billing. And with Onro, creating and sending invoices is simple and fully automated. So you can set up invoices with your company information, choose templates, define the billing period, and even add extra charges. And once the invoices are ready, they send automatically to your customers. And your customers can view them instantly and pay online, so everything is tracked in real time. But the real-time tracking doesn't stop there. There are still a couple more areas, and one of them is support. Yes, in a busy delivery business, customers and drivers will have questions and they don't want to wait. With Onro, support is built into the system, so requests from the customers and drivers come online and you're notified immediately. And finally, there is real-time statistics in the admin dashboard, and you can see the number of registered customers and drivers, track orders, and view charts of your business activity. These insights let you monitor key metrics and make informed decisions to grow your delivery business. So those are the two most important features of real-time tracking in on-demand delivery, and each one solves a real problem. And when you combine them, you get a delivery system that is more reliable. And the good news is there are platforms like Onro that brings all of these features together. GPS tracking, ETAs, pod, payment, support, and more in one complete solution. My name is Amir and I share strategies and tips to help you run a smarter delivery business. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to follow our channel so you don't miss the next one. Bye.